And we're audio live. Hi everybody. Welcome back for another Curse of Strahd session with the same cavalcade of traumatized queers. Hi, it's me, Sif, living suit of armor. I play games, I do art. You know who I am if you're on this channel. I like D&D. I'm sorry. The blood sugar is hitting me post Ramadan fast. So I'm like going a little faster than I think I should be. Introductions.
You're good.
Thank you, big man. That's Big Man Maris. Anyways, introductions. Obsidia, if you would be first to start.
Hi everyone, I'm Obsidia. I stream. I run my own D&D campaign every other Monday. Many of these people play in it. Normally I've been streaming Wednesdays at noon for Fallout 4 lately, but this week might be different. I don't know. I'm going to find out tomorrow if I'm going to round 2 of an interview, so I can't confirm anything until I get that. But yeah, I play Lady Ravenna Duderay, and I'm happy to be here.
That's Obsidia. Please go and support her. She's been such a beacon of support and hope for her community and her friends, like genuinely. If you like her at all, return the favor. Say hi, give her art, be creative, just be cool. She's really great. Next up, Lily, if you would.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lily. I'm just recovering from a cold right now, so if I sound a little different, that's why. As for myself, I'm just a little aspiring artist being that draws mostly D&D stuff, a lot of characters from this campaign, other campaigns, and my own personal campaign, which is Mistwalker Spectrum of Eternity. That's every other Saturday. I upload those to my YouTube, so if you want more D&D content from a lot of the folks here as well, feel free to check that out. Yeah, I play Callan, the also traumatized war veteran girl. Yeah, we're doing great. She's ready to get vaporized.
Oh my god, that's Lily. Sorry, when you give the Callan description, I got flashbang to Xenoblade for some reason.
I wonder why. It's not like it was a major inspiration for Callan.
Yeah. Anyways, please go support Lily. Like seriously, the art's been improving so much, and it's just, I'm like, if you get in on her Tumblr before she hits big, like, you can say you were there first. That's the big pull-off. Alright, next up, Yulia.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Yulia. I go by Royal Knight VT on social media. I haven't been doing much lately. I'm just out here playing D&D with my good friends. And I play Warwick, who's a half-orc paladin. And, you know, everyone's doing fine in this campaign. There's nothing to worry about. So if you're thinking about worrying, just don't. It's fine.
Just as the party heart himself, he too will lie with a smile on his face. Thank you, Lulia. Please go watch your streams. They're honestly, like, they're very fun to listen into and very chill, and I love the Squires. That's her community. Go check her out. She's amazing. Finally, biggest, widest man I know, big jacked man, Maris.
Not as wide as the Abbot, though. Hello, everyone. I'm Maris. I am a Celestial Dragon VTuber. I specialize in story reading, ASMR streams, and just generally all things literature and media literacy. It's a nice time. I also run my own campaign. I play every other Wednesday, the Trial of Hearts, which is an ode to all things romantic fantasy, and it's just full of drama and shenanigans. Y'all should definitely check it out. I am currently having a cold that I caught from Lily, so if I seem kind of out of sorts and low energy, that's why. It's all her fault. And today I will be playing Jericho, the sad dad full of religious trauma Oath of Vengeance paladin.
That's our big man Maris. First things first, I can't miss this tease. They got sick together. That means they kiss each other. That's gross. Ew.
Gross as hell.
I really tried to not give it to him.
Anyways, that's Big Man Maris. Honestly, like listening him read the Odyssey was so fucking good. I would just listen, hear some out of pocket shit, tab into the Twitch chat, and see like the 3 comments that make me laugh, and like that genuinely like try to catch on to Maris before he starts his next reading. Anyways, these are our lovely players. They're all amazing. And again, we've got several campaigns running on their channels if you want to go check them out. Nexus is great. Mistwalkers is great. Trial of Hearts is great. They're great. I love them so much. Please go support them for me. Anyways, back to it. So, last time on Curse of Strahd, you guys had arrived to the far western reaches of Barovia, to a small town, or not even small, to a sort of developed stone fortress of a town called Krezk. You would come for 2 major reasons. One, the Arcana, the tarot cards that you had, were leading you in this direction. There was an ally here you could gain. In turn, our very own Callan had received an invitation to properly meet the abbot, the quote-unquote saint of Barovia. Upon arriving, you were all greeted with a cavalcade of mongrel folk, an entire town's worth, as they had become the majority, and the usual sights that you would see back in Vallaki had become the minority. As you approached the abbey, Wisp and Ringo both said that they were scared of needles, and so Wisp remained in the car as you all dragged Ringo onto your quest. As you entered the abbey, you were all tasked with waiting for the abbot to finish up his last round of surgeries, meeting his assistant, Mr. Bellevue, a mongrel folk man with another sort of Siamese twin brother attached on his backside, forever frowning. During your time in the waiting room, you were greeted by none other than Strahd von Zarevich, who had come for an appointment himself and also to poke fun at you all for being here. It is at this time you all realized, after properly meeting the abbot, a deva, an angel for the morning lord, a god of sunlight, that Strahd had come to get a new arm, or rather to help his regeneration process. It was a little unclear from what you could glean. During this time, you all picked up on a few things, namely the fact that the abbot had a small soft spot, or I should say a large soft spot, given how tenderly he was caressing that wound, for Strahd. Upon learning that the abbot had developed such care for the man that had slayed him and brought him back together, things were a little awkward. There was a lot of distrust, and things only got worse after he introduced his daughter, his gift to Strahd, Vasilka, or Vas, as you will be calling her. Upon seeing her, Strahd, for no clear reason, maybe he was just a sick fuck, starts choking out Vas on stage. Prior to Warwick's intervention, saving her, showing the card, saying that, hey, you can't kill her, and Strahd going, oh, that's great, that's even better. Strahd left. The abbot offered you all a bit of time to rest and talk with him as his daughter prepares to leave with you all on this journey. During that time, our very own Callan, partnered with Jericho, had come in for a little appointment with the abbot. The abbot made his intentions clear. He was born under a god's gaze, a god's control, and sees much of his chains on Callan. Yet, due to his trials, his scars, his injuries, his trauma, he cannot push forward himself, and instead wishes to give Callan the tools for her to push forward and find an answer to that freedom, that sentience that he has been questioning, the responsibility that lays on his shoulders and in turn Callan's. Callan was gifted with the bones of Saint Markovia wrapped tightly around her locket. And before the conversation did end, they did walk out of the room. I forgot a banger line to drop, so I'm just gonna do it. Pretend this is as he's putting as he's clasping the sort of like bejeweled rib cage around her locket, as he goes to Callan, the abbot now. I know I don't carry the traditional paperwork befitting of one in my position, but I did study. I did seek to learn all that was under my father's light. In a land far from here, mired with beasts and frenzy, I was taught that they had a philosophy that we were made by the blood. The blood will unmake us. To which I now quote to you, if our blood truly is what gives us form, then our bones are what deign our fate. The conversation will continue on normal as Alan and Jericho walk out. Sorry, I really like that line. I don't care if you think it was cringe. I liked it a lot.
Was that a Bloodborne reference?
I was gonna say, we need that Bloodborne reference.
Yeah,
Yes, very much.
I need to fit in the Bloodborne. It's Barovia. The closest
By
thing.
the gods, Florence spirit.
Mm-hmm. It's fucking the abbot pulling up to Barovia to see what the fuck the blood's all about, and then dipping out before anything bad happens. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. With that, waiting in the operating theater still is Ravenia, Ringo, and Warwick. You guys see Callan and Jericho return from their little room, their little session with the abbot.
Okay.
Is there any discussion you guys would like to do with each other, seeing Jericho and Callan return, noticeably with a new ornament around her neck, or would we like to go right on to...
Are you alright?
Yeah, general vibe check, please.
I think Callan is probably like, she's re-grabbed her hilt and is kind of just waiting to see if the Mastrogen's about to just yell at her. It's just like, I'm quite fine, thank you. He merely offered me the tools to be stronger. No strings attached.
That we know of yet.
Bet you can't really cast stones about that. So, she just... Everybody seems to be okay,
He's a bit of a character. I don't think I trust him as far as I can throw him, but I don't think he's an immediate threat.
Okay, I was gonna ask if we needed a swing on him next, but if you guys are okay.
To quote him, he merely wanted to see my answer to the same problem that he has had. I think he just wants to learn and observe. And believe me, I don't fully trust him myself, but... And she'll kind of grasp the locket in her hands. It's quite simple in the end.
Well, that's good. I mean, you guys were in there for quite a bit. I was starting to get worried.
Well, judging by the fact that I'm still here, I think things will be all right.
Yeah.
Just any sorry, you finish.
No, he's just gonna walk over and like pat both of your heads just to make sure. Like, yeah, okay, you're still here.
Mm-hmm.
And Jericho,
Yeah.
but I confided in you in there. If you wouldn't mind sharing with them.
Which Kellen, a lot of things happened in that room. A lot of things were said in that room.
What's in my head?
I think that is your secret to tell.
In your head?
She immediately gets a little nervous. She was hoping to be able to pass off this buck.
No.
I don't think so.
The long short of it is, well, the one who gives me my power is constantly listening. That's really as simple as it is. With every word I say, I feel like I'm more at risk to potentially being in danger. So I will end it there.
You're not gonna get in trouble for putting your sword in the box, are you?
Oh, I think it's very possible.
You put your sword in a box?
The abbot's got some sort of box that can, as he says, disrupts one's connection with their assigned higher beings. Callan wanted a private word without someone listening in and utilized it.
She is continuously getting more and more nervous and is kind of slinking away from this conversation.
I see. So you no longer in possession of your weapon.
No, I have it right now. So you very well could be listening to everything we say.
Ah, an important point of clarification.
Mhm.
Well, don't be mad at Callan. She is a good person.
She can't help but like laugh at just like the complete like heel turn of that sentiment. I appreciate your vouch. I don't. We'll see how much effect it has.
Ringo puts his hand on your shoulder and goes, "It's alright, Callan. I talked to my gun too."
It's. I assure you, it's quite different than what you're talking about.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I mean, like it or not, that thing's stuck here without you, right?
Right. The fact that I'm still alive right now, I think, is a pretty good indication of how things are.
It is scarily quiet how there is no response coming from your hilt.
It is very scary to her.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm not pushing this or anything, but I thought there was a real possibility that I was going to cease to exist as I stepped out of that room. So let's just call it there. I think I need to sit with that for a moment.
You've got cojones, sister. Yeah, alright, well, does anybody else want their physical, or can we just grab the doll and get out of here? Oh shit, I was joking. Did you actually want to get checked out?
Well, I mean, he seems like a really sketchy guy, but he's a doctor, isn't he?
Ravenia kind of sputters as it goes, "We're in Barovia. I'm pretty sure anyone can call themselves anything they want here."
Well, he kind of like looks towards his chest a little bit. I mean, if you guys don't think it's a good idea, but I figured if anyone would know anything about this, maybe someone here would.
You go first.
I think information is information. It doesn't hurt to ask his opinion. Just, my advice is take everything he says with a few hefty grains of salt.
Yeah, I can do that.
Please be careful, Warwick. He seems like what would be colloquially referred to as a fucking nut job.
Oh,
Miss Ravinia, I think that's the first time I've ever heard you swear like that.
This place must be getting to me.
I like it though. That's something that I clearly understood from you.
I'm sure Wiss would appreciate it too.
Okay. Well, I'll just be a couple minutes then.
If you feel pressured, there's no need for you to stay.
Oh, guys, it's like you do care. Okay.
Of course we can.
We do. What the?
Absolutely.
Oh gosh. No, I was just joking. Thanks. He's kind of.
I'm not a player, but if I were, the insight button is awful tempting. Good. You're.
All right, let's do it. I got it.
Oh wait.
Speed run. I think I'm actually proficient in this.
Only if
man.
Yuli is cool with it and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
Aha!
Oh my god!
Nat
You have
20,
to.
baby!
You have to give Hobbs everything. Okay, I'm joking. But yeah, obviously.
Monologue tokens, let's go.
Goddamn.
You can tell me whatever you want.
Okay.
Ravenia's good at reading people, I guess.
I guess so. Damn. All right. He actually is genuinely startled by this.
Oh.
It's all you can feel from his reaction how tense his shoulders get, how a little wide his eyes seem to be, that kindness given back to him is not something he's maybe felt in a very long time, that he's received from very few people. So that genuine concern almost feels awkward, like he kind of has gone back into himself. But that's the general read that you get.
Wow, the Warwick lore. It's spicy. And I'm not telling anyone.
Yeah, that's just for Ravinia.
Understood.
That's like gaslight fuel. That's manipulation fuel right there for Ravinia. Let's go.
Yeah, Ravenia's never gaslit anybody.
Oh yeah.
All right, big
For-
man.
Good, wholesome Ravenia.
It's time for your physical.
Alrighty, I'll take my shirt on.
Hey, yo.
Just to take it off for the doctor.
All right. As you enter the room, it's the same room Callinger can point out to if you've forgotten. You see, Did I want to be funny about this? Yeah, I think this will be funny. You just see, you see the abbot's back turn as he's filling out something on a clipboard or on some papers. You see his two marbled ass cheeks staring back at you. As he like turns in shock at someone into the room and going, apologies, I had no idea that anyone else was interested in speaking. I'm sorry, Warwick. Please take a seat.
Oh, is this a bad time?
No, I just presumed that. As a reminder, though, the abbot is like a Greek marble statue of a man wearing just an apron. So, this is normal for him. He just wasn't expecting anyone else to come because he figured you guys wouldn't trust him enough. But right, could you yes, what can I help you with? Was there's something on your mind? Would you like me to look you over?
Just a little checkup, actually. There's something that happened here, and I don't know what it is or if it's gonna hurt me or not. I just wanted someone to, look at it, maybe
Warwick, I assure you, I have seen many a malady afflict the people of these lands. I appreciate your confidence and trust in bringing this forward. Now, no need to feel embarrassed. Whatever it is, you can tell me, strict confidentiality.
Okay. He'll kind of step forward and move a little bit of the breastplate, the neck plate aside to fully show off. My fiance's cracking up beside me. She's like, "Why is your character naked?"
Warwick's always half naked.
He's always
He's
half
always
It's an
naked.
OB-GYN appointment.
Yes.
You need to,
This
like,
is serious doctor business.
gotta be open with your partner about how shirtless your characters get. Anyways,
She calls him Shrek, so you know.
Warwick wishes he could be as attractive. Goddamn. Anyways, he is gonna come closer to you, and as he reaches his hand out, he almost catches himself, goes, and may I inspect your chest and neck region?
He'll kind of straighten himself up a bit, but he'll nod. Yeah.
I'm told I'm a little cold to the touch, so if you feel tingly, that's normal. As his fingers, you feel the stone sort of glide across your initial scar that you've had since before this adventure, the large cross across your chest. As it feels right where the scar tissue meets the unscarred tissue. His hand traces up, riding along your pecs, up towards your neck to... Well, it might not be as noticeable anymore thanks to the neck plate and how it's healed. Where Jericho's footprint was that very accursed night you passed. And his mouth opens. Warwick, I see you're no stranger to death. Was this what you wanted to ask me about?
Yes, it is.
I see. Many a warrior come into these lands, and quite a few of them are familiar with dying. Is this perhaps something more mental? Scars that don't heal physically?
He kind of scrunches his face up at that, like, no, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that deep.
And this has nothing to do with your first death here, right?
He kind of looks up at him, like, a little bit suspicious.
I'm not a trained professional, but I've seen enough battle to know what a killing blow looks like, Warwick. I presume this scar long since healed isn't why you've come, but... This scar up here, more fresh. You died in Barovia, yes?
I did, yeah.
How did you come back? Were you revivified? Did one of your allies heal you in time? Did Strahd keep his promise?
It's a little bit different than that. I know Strahd had something to do with it, but it was one of his minions, lackeys, whatever. Something was... I feel something inside of me.
I see. I have seen him force life back into adventurers who would die in these lands as part of his games, but he would never force something in. This lackey, were they the one to resuscitate you? Who were they?
Well, okay, maybe I did say I did want to live.
Life is a beautiful thing, Warwick, but the price some people pay for it may be too much. Now, I need to know what they put inside of you to see what cost you'll be paying. Do you remember who it was? A lackey? Was it someone bigger, weaker, scrawnier? Were they a doctor like me? Was it Baba Lysaga? He raises an eyebrow.
No. His name was Zod.
His eyes kind of widen at that and go, I presume you are dead during this time, but your friends saw. Did they see this thing that he put inside of you? Did they see it moving in his grasp? Did they see it, this living creature, this parasite? Does it feel like one in your chest?
He kind of grips at his chest. It does. What? Do you know something?
He gives you that look of like the doctor about to tell somebody they have terminal cancer, as he will go towards the back of the room and sort of begin drawing on some paper. Okay. And you can see as he comes back, you see this beautifully well sketched, almost as if it itself was like a reference drawing made in the textbook for this. As you can see, a variety of different sort of like alien-esque creatures. Okay, Warwick, how much do you know about creatures that you cannot see? The ones that are too small that fight battles in your body day in and day out.
His face kind of scrunches up a bit at that.
That's entirely fine. We don't have to go into the details, but you know what a parasite is, right? Like a leech, things like that.
Well, yeah, of course I do. Yeah. What, you're saying that's what's inside of me?
It's a little more complicated than that. It can be a parasitic relationship or one more symbiotic. Have you been told the story of Shar, a goddess of darkness who failed a battle here, leaving behind a corpse? Sorry, go ahead.
No, a corpse. What are you talking about?
There was once a great battle in this valley between Shar, other dark gods and goddesses, demons. Most of their bodies were carried off to a crypt down south, but the thing about corpses is they attract maggots, they attract carrion and parasites. This mist, I fear, it originates from those decaying parts of Lady Shar and the madness that it brings. There are many ways to survive in Barovia, whether they're within the walls of the cities, under a pact with Strahd, etc., etc. And one such solution to not succumbing to the mist is to let a creature that is adapted to it within you. You carry a parasite of a dead god. And I had no idea there were numerous other options. Okay, if I will do my research and see what I can pull from Zod himself, and whatever I find, I will send to you for you to read. I should have no problem with that, but what I do know is that there was a story, that once upon a time there was a mighty warrior by the name of Kavan within the realm of Barovia, who had looked at these parasites, this thing people used to survive. He viewed it as a way to live. He ingested his parasite, and then parasite after parasite, overcoming the inherent corruption and disease it would bring, the monstrous forms that it would try to shift him into. And he'd reached a form of martial enlightenment. Those people who had once been dependent on the parasites to survive now follow this path religiously, like zealots. The only other warrior that I have ever heard tale of to survive such an ordeal was Zod himself. Meaning if he put it inside of you, he expects you to do the same. But I am familiar with at least the bodies of those that fail. Warwick, I'm sorry.
I don't understand what happened to these people. The is it just Zod? Are there others still alive? What the hell is this?
Kavan was the only one who had survived, but Zod slayed him. From what I've been told by Master Strahd, I don't think this is something that can be fixed. My father's light can't reach you. My light can't reach you. What happens is you have a path full of thorns to walk through, Warwick. And if you wince at any one that you step through, you risk throwing yourself as a bramble at everyone around you. I can offer you two things, but you have to promise me that you won't tell the others about what I'm giving you. If you want them to know about this condition, I will respect that. But I fear that if they know what options I lay before you, they will never allow you to take them. Okay?
They've already done so much to try to keep me alive. I don't want to squander that. I want to keep on living. I want to know what I can do.
Then you'll have to tread through undiscovered ground. To face whatever torture, whatever trials have been set before you by Zod. By this god corpse within you. Whatever evils await you, you will have to overcome in your own way. Now, I don't want to tell you the gruesome details. Fear is a mind killer, and you'll need all of yours to survive. So I'll offer you these. And he holds up, he reaches into a cupboard and sort of like starts taking pills out and putting them into two separate glass vials, marking them both. One glass jar is filled to the brim of these like yellowish white, creamish white pills, these like round pills here. The other bottle is... The other bottle holds a singular large orange capsule. So he goes up to you. These white pills here are a sedative. If things get too hard, too stressful, too anxious, they'll help you calm down. If you have trouble sleeping, if something gets too loud for you, it'll give you a break. This orange pill here, if you feel like you've gone too far, that you are about to lose, and let whatever is inside pumping your heart take over, I want you to take this. It will kill. It'll make it easier for the others to put you down without concern. It speeds along the process in getting rid of you. In a path such as yours, hesitation means death. Warp. I am so sorry I cannot do more. I'm so sorry for what Barovia has done to you.
I mean, not many people can say they get to live twice.
I hope next time I see you, you can say that you've done it a third. And I will not stop looking into what I can do. I promise you. The people of this town have counted upon me time and time again. I can't allow another person in Barovia to suffer within my walls. I need you to be capable of protecting my daughter. So I will not allow you to fall.
I'm not going to go down without a fight. And I'm not going to hesitate any longer.
Good. One more thing I want to note. As I was feeling your body, your heart pumps differently from the way your muscles move, from the way your body reacts. Until you start tackling this thing proper, you may find at times you may not be fighting as well as you normally do. You have the others to help you. So if you mess up, if you slip up, don't blame yourself. Everyone has to learn to walk twice in their life.
Right. Thanks for that reassurance. I was getting pretty angry about that.
And with that, he'll let you go unless there's something else you want to talk about.
I told them I wouldn't stay too long, but thank you for doing all this for me. I appreciate it.
Just protect my daughter and Callan. That's all I can ask. I need them both.
Callan too? I mean, of course, but you gave her something really important too.
I did, but I fear that may not be enough. I don't know what Barovia has in store for all of you.
Well, I know I'm on borrowed time, and I'm going to use whatever I can, whatever's left, to help them, and to make sure that they get out. They're too good of a people for that, to be stuck here.
He'll nod to that, and with that, you may now feel free to leave the office unless there is another thing you want to talk about.
He's got a lot to process.
Yeah,
so
buddy.
I think after taking the pills and kind of composing himself again, he'll tuck them away and give him a small wave. Just let me know if you find anything else.
Of course. And out of character, yeah, I will send some lore stuff after your next adventure at a time with that.
Bye, see.
Yippee!
Yippee! Yippee! The horrors beyond human comprehension!
Yay, the horse! Okay, we'll get to know there is a canon reason why I suck at rolling.
Yeah.
Yep.
You'll be okay, bestie. Anyways, with that, you guys now see Warwick returning. He doesn't have any shiny drip or anything, but he's here.
Are you alright? Did he do anything to you?
His touch was kind of cold, but it wasn't as thorough of a checkup. I'm
Found
okay.
anything useful?
Nothing that I wanted to hear. He doesn't really know, but said he'll get back to me. So I figured nothing would come out of it, but at least it was worth a shot.
Right.
I'm glad that you're okay.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Besides, what does he even know? I don't
don't know.
normally take medical advice from statues.
Naked statues, for one, yeah.
Well, I'll forgive him for artistic license.
Oh, that was there. Now can I jokingly say if anyone else wants to speak to him? We all good on our health checkups?
Jericho, the whole time Warwick's been gone, Jericho's been antsy, like tapping his foot on the ground. And even after Warwick returns, he still looks just fidgety. And he's like, yeah, there's something I forgot to ask about when I was in there with Callan. It's not a big deal. I'll be back shortly. Just hang tight.
Oh, okay.
I gotta stop saying that. I keep jinxing us.
Clearly.
Next,
Oh,
we'll have our venue
I'll be
going
right
in.
back.
Alright. Jericho will now head off to the doctor's office where you see like he's ruminating over numerous papers and like writing, and then sort of like flinches again, like Jericho, my apologies. He starts like scrambling to put the papers away. Right. Sorry, was there something else that you wish to speak about?
Not interrupting, am I?
I am looking to helping your group more, that's all.
Warwick said that you would do something to help him find some information.
Yes, I will send it along as soon as I have something comprehensive, but it'll be a bit more difficult than that, I'm afraid. Regardless. Yes.
I'm gonna be real frank with you. I'm sure you can imagine from our conversation with Callan, I don't rightly trust you. But I recognize that you are a kind of being that has seen more, experienced more, knows more than most everything else in Barovia. So I just have a few questions. And I'll make them brief, I'll make them quick. Because I know where your allegiances lie, but I'm hoping you're willing to part with some information nonetheless.
Very well, but I may also ask things in turn out of curiosity. I can't...
I find that's only fair.
I struggle I struggle to understand why you would come back, despite showing such distrust of me, but I respect your freedom. By all means, go ahead.
Your father, the sun god, when we bring back his influence, it'll bring back the sun, which I presume is going to wipe out a sizable portion of Barovia's population. Yes?
He looks genuinely dumbfounded at you saying that you'll bring the sun back to Barovia. And simply goes, I apologize, Jericho. I don't think I quite caught that. Did you say you would bring back the symbol of my father to these lands?
I think that would, in fact, be our best bet of getting rid of the plague that is Strahd.
How do you answer your question for us? Without prior warning, without allowing them to leave these lands, any creature vulnerable to sunlight would most likely perish or be forced into hiding. They would... Jericho, this question implies that you are aware of the dangers of such an action, correct?
I'm aware.
Now, how do you intend to bring back the sun?
I don't know yet.
Just the thought of that doesn't bring me joy, Jericho. The mongrel folk are sensitive to sunlight on their skin. My father would be present in my life again. I wouldn't know how much damage it could truly do if you did that. Let alone to the rest of Barovia, all the vampires that come for refuge here or for travels. The sentient undead that willingly live here or are born here. The Barovians who had not seen sun once in their life. I cannot sustain the full impact. Go ahead.
Let us consider this hypothetical then. Since I have given you the heads up that this might be a course of action that we take. Knowing what you know, knowing who you are, is there any way that could cure them?
A catch-all cure to necromancy, to undeaf, to... He stares at you more closely. Vampirism.
Yes.
Once I realized I would be unable to kill my master, both out of strength and care for him, I sought ways to free himself of his curse, of his affliction, and learned that it was made with something very potent. And so I traveled lands, discovered others who were afflicted by maladies, turned into monstrous forms, ghouls, creatures, freaks, broken. A daughter turned into a monster saved by her mother's art. A woman freed of her curse of starvation by the charity of a man's bowl. So on and so forth. A young boy freed of his lycanthropy, wearing silver jewelry forged by his sister. Do you know what all these stories have in common, Jericho? Where I find every corner of the world I go.
Charity.
Something far more simple than that. It's love. Love from family, love from romance, from friends, from the simple kindness of oneself. It is love, so rarely found in these worlds. It's why I seek to save Strahd, to satisfy his curse.
Love is the cure. Love is the cure to vampirism, is it?
Not in a very catch-all sense, yes, but I don't think it would work on the people of Barovia, the creatures of Barovia. Those examples I gave were when vampirism was not made out of choice, when those people didn't have a choice. But you'll find there are those here who have either grown or were content when they became what they now are. Some creatures were simply born into that existence. You can't take it away. But yes, Jericho, I believe the cure to such afflictions can be chalked up to love.
Just kind of shakes his head in disbelief at that and just... What if love is what cursed you?
You simply find it again. There's so many kinds out there. My father's love that burned and brandished my skin, my heart, my very flesh under the stone vessel. That was the only love I knew. Painful. It felt like chains around my neck. And then I found new love. Not just the obsession I have with Strahd, my daughters, the mongrel folk, the passion I feel with my work. And although I may be broken, I have never felt more complete. This vampire, the one that I assume you're namely concerned with, do you think he, as he stares at you, aiming right at your lips, do you think he is deserving of love?
The one that we aim to kill?
The one...
No.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, that's it.
No. The one on your mind as you paced outside this room.
He wasn't... It wasn't supposed to be this way. What happened to him? It wasn't supposed to happen.
What pieces do you have left now?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
What pieces do you have left now from that? From that tragedy, as you view it?
He sort of stiffens his posture, stands to his full height, and without a word, he just lifts the collar on his jacket, drops it from his shoulder, and you can see the big chunk that's missing out of his shoulder.
Do the others know? Have you shared your
No.
condition with them?
No.
Then this question you ask, this answer I give you, I have 2 questions. Do you think you're deserving of a cure? And secondly, do you think it would work?
I don't know. I never considered that there's a cure before. I figured death was was the best cure I could hope for. But I don't know. I've been clinging to the remnants of my humanity, and that's all I have left.
A funny term, that humanity. The person who invented it was a little lacking of vision, of scope. Just because you've changed doesn't mean you're any less capable of it. This kindness that I've shown you, that I've shown the others, would you not call that humanity?
I don't know. I suppose so.
Those traits you value, that you think are lost to you, you can find them in lots of places, Jericho. Lots of people. It's fine if you don't believe in my answer for now, but I just want you to ponder that if I believe such a thing could save Strahd of all people, then maybe you could consider it for yourself as well.
He just shakes his head and straightens his jacket back out, and no, I knew it was too much to hope for.
Well, before you go, here, before I let you out there, I don't know what you've been subsisting off of this entire time, but here, as he hands you these dried red, sort of like gummies, it's the real thing, obtained with consent. I assume that you'd have a problem if it was obtained otherwise. My daughter, as she travels with you, can easily make more, should you need it.
Jericho just adamantly shakes his head, sets the jar on the table, just no. No. That is absolutely not. I haven't fed once and I don't plan to start anytime soon.
Truly, how... Jericho, I find that our time in Barovia tests us. The more you fight against this part of yourself now, the more it will come back at you. I just know that if it gets too hard and you need somebody capable to help, my daughter will be there.
That same one you were willing to sell off.
He doesn't have a response for that.
Thank you for your time, Abbott. He'll turn and leave.
Alright, with that, Jericho will now return the group.
Fucking Jericho.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
Jericho
God.
returns looking notably irritable.
It really no difference than the usual sentiment exuding from him.
Yeah.
That looks about the same.
Oh.
Nothing must have happened.
Jericho's grumpy. Who could have seen that? coming?
yeah. So really, nothing's changed.
Alright, really quick.
All right, that guy's a total quack. I think it's time we head on out.
I'm not gonna say it.
Ringo, I think you can say it this time.
Is there anyone else in need of an appointment?
Rebecca is just like playing with her nails for a second. He goes, "Oh, don't look at me. I said he was crazy from the get-go."
Alright.
Gonna surprise us with a twist that you want to go see him.
No, oh god, no, I have not seen a doctor in many a moon.
You should see a doctor, at least.
I look more fine than y'all, and y'all just saw him.
Fair enough.
That he fucking just smiles that shit-eating grin of like, my toothpaste is moonshine.
Healthy living.
Alright, I also wanted to do a thing with Ravenna, since, you all got a little doctor time, in between all of your doctor visits. I imagine there's like a period of time where like 2 of you are waiting outside the room for the 3rd person to go in. Ringo is gonna be like, has been twiddling with his gun, his nail gun this whole time before like turning his head and seeing that Ravenna is also not interested in the abbot, and kind of scooch on over next to her. Howdy there, Miss Ravenna.
Mr. Jericho.
I wish I was that buff sometimes, honestly, but no,
I'm sorry, Mr. If you my dad's confused. Mr.
The
Ringo.
other dad cowboy.
Yeah, Mr. Ringo. My apologies.
Yeah, you're good. This is a little unnerving. You ain't interested in seeing the doc yourself?
No, there is nothing about this place or that man that gives me any sense of solace or security that I will receive anything other than the ramblings and ravings of a madman. At best.
Yeah, that's a mighty long way of saying the guy's a quack. But yeah, I get you. Hey, listen, I'm sorry for getting a little too saucy the other night when we were all, having ourselves a little bit of the wine. I genuinely wanted to get to know y'all better. Feel like some words may have come out wrong that night.
It doesn't bother me. It seems that the sensibilities that I've always been accustomed to in life are clearly not shared across different planes.
Well, I'm grateful that you understand, but I'm not fine with this. I genuinely want to get to know y'all a little better. I didn't get to talk to many people before coming here. I was kind of like by myself, like all the time outside of coming home, which wasn't often. And then in Barovia, I kind of lived by myself in a dingy fucking manner, subsisting off of beans and booze, which probably also wasn't great for my social development. So I'd like to get to know
Certainly wouldn't be very good for your intestines.
they're working fine. They're ticking. But Listen, I want to get to know you better, and I don't know much about you. And I take it you don't know much about me outside of, well, the only real important fact about myself, as he holds up his little locket showing like it's two babies. One, both with pale skin, but one with beautiful long blonde hair. Another one with shorter purplish hair. These are my kids. This is the only way I know how to interact with people.
Oh, they're lovely. What are the names?
Oh yeah, so this little blonde girly rider, her name's Jenny. And the boy got some weird ass name from his mama, Sartana. Yeah.
That is certainly a diverse spectrum of names.
Yeah, well, my wife is come out of town, so, well, ex-wife, excuse me, I'm still getting used to the language. But, yeah, I heard you got a sister. I think you might have said in passing one of the times back in the house.
Ravenia kind of, she pauses for a moment, like from the moment, and then just kind of snaps to, like she's recomposing herself, and she goes, yes, I have a twin sister. She's older than I am, but yes, I'm sorry, where are my manners? And she takes out her little locket and pops it open, and there's that picture of Ravenia and Morgan leaning on each other, smiling before a camera that's been colorized.
Oh, wow. You don't gotta apologize for recomposing. I miss my kin, too. I'm sorry if this ain't an easy topic to talk about. I came here thinking that maybe, your pair of twins, I got a pair of twins, I want to know how to not mess up my pair of twins as a single father. But, oh boy, it's okay to miss them, you know that, right?
Believe me, there's nothing I feel more than the sense of loss that she's gone, and that it was this place that took her from me.
I feel the sentiment. I went around gallivanting thinking I could kill as many threats to my kids as possible, and now I'm stuck here for weeks on end, maybe a month or two without them. It's time I could be spent teaching them how to walk,
How old are they?
Pair of toddlers now. I kept traveling so much I kind of lost track of time. I can't be more than 2, I think. 3. God. Tell me something, Ravenia. Your parents, how present were they? I don't want to make any judgments based on how you act, but did you get to have a childhood with your sister?
Oh, yes, I had a wonderful childhood. My parents saw to it that we wanted for nothing. We were given the finest servants, the best education that tutors could provide, all the toys we could possibly want, the preparation we needed. We had everything. And ultimately, we had the most important thing, which was each other.
That's good. I hear so many stories about twins going awry. I was kind of scared, I mean, their pa's a gunslinger. I know at some point these two are going to pick up guns themselves. I don't want them pointing at each other. But, servants, toys, did your daddy and mommy spend any time with you? I mean, like, outside of what seems to be professionalism?
Oh, of course, on occasion. They were very busy people, though, and they had expectations of their station. My father is one of the High Lords of Avalon. It's important business and political things, and my mother had her own responsibilities. That's just what happens when you are born into a particular position. We all have to make sacrifices for the family.
Now, outside of pertaining factors, do you think my kids are any different from you and your sister? Like, they want toys, they want to grow up, they want to, get taken care of and stuff like you and your sister. But I gotta ask, when you were growing up with your sis, at any point did you want to spend time with your parents? Like a child would, unreasonably so at times, but still just being a child?
I would say there were perhaps times that I did, but my parents sat us down and explained what was required, and that we couldn't spend as much time as maybe we would like, and that's simply something I grew to accept. We developed fine. Simply not being around your parents doesn't make them less a part of your life, and I felt my family's influences in everything I did. It didn't matter if we sat down and had dinner together every night or anything.
Did you say anything at some point to trigger this conversation, or even after they explained? Did you? Listen, I stopped at home one time. I left my kids in the caretaking of my master, an old coot, but the way my kid, Jenny, she grabbed my thumb one time when I said it was time to go, and I folded at that. I decided at that moment I would get vampire hunting done with. Leave no more work for them, no more work for me, and spend time with them. If a kid that can't talk can do that to me, I'm sure you could have done it with your pa. I'm sure your sis probably felt the same way too, if you won't admit it. I want to know that what I'm doing, outside of the obvious good, I want to know that this hastiness, this rushing that I'm having, that it's worth it for the time I can spend with my kids.
Renya kind of pauses for a second as she seems to be thinking and goes, I do not see that there would be anything wrong with such a call to action to be able to be with your family more. I'm sure that your children will love to see you when all of this is done. You very likely have your flaws, as it seems that most do who wind up in this place, but the fact that you are willing to give this all up, that you are endeavoring to achieve it, I'm sure that they have a sense of that, even if they may not fully comprehend it. And while it would have been a nicety to have more time with my father, or with my mother, I can hope that the story is not quite concluded on that, and that one day I will leave this place, and I will return to my home, and we'll be together again, and I will have had more perspective for the journey that I have embarked on here. I understand that you are only human, and your lifespan is more limited, and your opportunities to get that time back have also been more limited, but in turn, I think that those moments that you can be able to fully direct towards the things that truly matter to you, that's all that really counts. Family is everything. Everything I do here is to see my family once more, and to be with my sister again. It's been difficult to imagine a world without them, and now that I am here, having it brutally placed in my face that they are gone, and I will not be seeing them anytime soon. Well, you could say it has not dimmed my convictions, and it has only ignited them. So, take that for what it's worth. I'm sure your children will be happy to see you once more.
Rennie, I know you're the type to keep your cards close to your chest usually, and I appreciate you for sharing them with me. For what it's worth, I know a day for me is like a second for you, but regardless of the length of time, it still matters. So don't downplay whatever time you lost, and I'm happy to know that you'll appreciate whatever time you'll have when you get back. I promise you, you will see him again, alright? Everyone here deserves a happy ending, at least from my point of view. Now, we can't really get too sappy here since we're kind of in enemy territory, but if you ever wanted to tell me more about your sister, or reminisce about times before coming here, well, I won't have a drink in my hand when we do it, alright? I can promise that much.
I would like to hear about your family and your children some more. I have this notion that you are possibly one of the few people here who can actually understand the significance of family.
He'll nod and smile to that. I believe that scene will be over, unless there's anything else you would like to add, Obsidia?
Yeah, that's good for me.
Alright. And with that, as Jericho now returns and you're all together, you now need to go get Vass, who will be waiting for you guys in the same waiting room that you had all arrived in at this point. The abbot simply points you on your way, but does not walk you out himself. As you return to the waiting room, you see Vass, who is now in a shawl, in a proper dress, covering up her more advanced bits, and Mr. Bellevue holding a large suitcase for her. As Vass will now turn to all of you. Let me go ahead and get her art back up on stream, or on recording for people to see. Hello. I take it that your time spent with my father was productive?
That's definitely a word for it. Are you ready to go?
Yes. As one of the holders of the tarot cards, I am ready to join you all on your adventure to... She, ponders for a moment. Save Barovia. My name is Vasilka, daughter of the abbot, daughter of Krezk. Thank you for including me in your travels, as she, does a very deep bow.
You know, I wasn't exactly privy to the discussion. What tarot card were you given?
I mentioned it last time. Let me go ahead and get my little
It was
spreadsheet
death.
out. It was what?
I think it was death.
I think so. I want to doubly make sure just to be safe. Because I did give people specific tarot off of that for reasons. Where is it? Curse of Strahd Arcana. Was it Death? No. It was the moon.
Oh, whatever.
A moon.
If I said the Death before, that might be because I have Death as the abbot. Apologies.
Oh, maybe that was
Yeah.
it.
Maybe I said that. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But
Either
yes, she
Get in the
holds it.
comments.
Comments will call the DM out. Don't worry.
Litigated in the comments, chat.
Yes, and she'll step towards Warwick. Thank you again for sparing my windpipe.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just couldn't let him do that to you. Are you feeling any better?
Brother Bellevue has made sure that I am up to code, as per my father's wishes. I take it our journey back will be a long trek, correct?
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. You up for it?
Yes, I imagine several dozen days of walking from here to Velaki?
We don't walk.
It won't be walking.
Right. I see you've procured additional means of travel. If that is the case, then I would like to humbly request I would like a moment to return to my abode to say goodbye to my family.
Of course.
Thank you. It's this way. Thank you, Brother Bellevue, as she picks up the suitcase. And Mr. Bellevue looks genuinely saddened at the idea of her leaving. In this entire dingy abbey, the white light comes off of her and bounces off of her. She seems like the only light in this entire town. As she walks to the front door and leads you all to a small little cottage on the back side of the abbey. She opens the door, and the house is extremely well kept. There's not a speck of dust anywhere. But as you all wander in, there is a very grim sight. As you see positioned in chairs or at a windowsill, some are standing. Various dolls of different makes and shapes that look very similar to Vass. And she goes up to each one and hugs them. One made of straw, one of porcelain, one with string. Goodbye, sister. Goodbye, sister. Goodbye, sister. Kind of does this sort of like routinely.
If you like, we could probably load them into the vehicle if you wanted to take them with you.
No, their journeys have ended here. They should rest here. I'll carry our goal forward.
Right.
Right. I'm sorry. I will try not to cry.
It's all right if you feel emotional about saying goodbye.
You can cry if you need to.
I do not need to, but I know it is something that you should do in moments like this. Right?
If you think it's appropriate, then go ahead. We won't judge you.
Thank you. And she just stands there staring at them as like tears begin to simply pour out of her eyes. Her cheeks, her facial muscles don't move in reaction. And as like two of them drip to the floor, she turns back to all of you and goes, "Okay, I have one more task that requires taking care of before we leave. That is all right with all of you."
Sure. Do you have more family members to say goodbye to?
I would not consider this one family, though my father calls him a dog.
Oh, lovely.
As you all know, Krezk lies on the precipice of Barovia's Mist. There is a creature that comes from it and attacks Krezk every week at 15 minutes from now. Typically, my father and I would deal with it, but he would always let it live in order to allow me to train. Given that I will no longer be home in Krezk, I would like to take care of it proper so that the people here could be safe.
Are we about to put down your dog?
It does not look like a dog, if that is what your concern is. My father has strange notions of family, and considers it to hold the same role as a family dog.
Unsurprising.
The question still were you want us to help you put it down?
Yes, it offers too much of a threat to the people here. And the people here are nice. That means we should save them.
Oh, that's a little conflicting, but if it's gonna help everyone else.
Do you
Vendor
mind?
kind of shrugs. It's just a dog. They can always get a new one.
Understand camaraderie is an important part of combat, so I would like to get to know you all a little better in the short time that we have. Again, my name is Vasilka. My favorite color is blue. I have many talents that mostly pertain to housekeeping and supporting others.
That's good. Aaron can have a friend.
Finally, we have something in case he gets sick.
I am also well trained in the same medicinal arts my father is, so don't you worry. Should anyone suffer any grievous wounds, I will be there to maintain them.
The same exact kind of medicine your father does?
Not a reassuring statement.
I do not hold this capacity for conversation, if that is your concern.
It wasn't.
We will be relying on you. Presently, it seems.
Understood. I look forward to understanding you all more for the future. She does another deep bow, and then begins to walk off towards the front gates of Krezk.
Yes, we'll follow along.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys to the battle map then. If there's anything else you want to talk
Let's
about, Vass about.
go.
Yeah, she's
Fucking
a.
murder this dog.
It is.
This dog.
It's not exactly a dog. I ain't exactly a dog. Feel free to place yourselves either down this path or over here. You'll see why in a bit.
Okay.
Reassuring.
Yeah, right. Nothing to worry about.
There's
Oh.
Sussy Baka's here.
As you all
I have
approach,
Mage Armor up, by the way.
We're a team.
yeah, Mage Armor can always be up. Let me get Ringo out. You know, you do have him.
Ringo Star.
And
Can I armor bag at this thing?
yeah, of course. So Mage Armor can go up, Armor Bag can
Okay.
go up. Ringo,
Okay, thank you.
upon hearing combat, is going to be by a tree. He knows his role. Backline. Real quick before we get started, any bits about Vass that you guys want to talk to about? She's a very to the point kind of character, so she won't be too talkative unless you ask.
I get it. As somebody who's got a robot in another campaign. I
Hey
understand.
yo, man, I love android women.
Not a girl.
Built different.
Oh, yeah, excuse me. Vass is technically she, and so an Omega and Nexus is they them. Right?
They are she.
Because they are
right?
multiple
They are
people.
she.
They are she.
They are she.
I'm never living this one down, am I? As you
No,
all,
not even true. You'll never living it down is when you called fucking Wisp shy.
It's
It
canon.
is.
The
it is
brain
canon.
rot.
That
The
is
brain
canon.
rot. Can't get over peak Catgirl design. It's my
Yeah,
Catgirl
we
design.
willed that into existence.
Mm-hmm.
So glad, so glad.
Thank you again, Bestie, for making me your Catgirl sister. Not a day goes by in my life. If you want to know the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'll just note that Callan is kind of eyeing Vass very closely, specifically because of how futuristic her technology looks. It's kind of reminding her of a little bit of some of the tech that she would work with, but is keeping it to herself mostly.
You know what? Honestly, I like your eyes. Can you give me a perception or investigation or arcana check on her tech?
I like the cut of your jib.
That's a 13.
Off of 13. You cannot deign much about her technology. You weren't really an engineer back home. You can note that she does not have any obvious combat capabilities. She very much just looks like Robot Girl.
Yeah, that's fair. I imagine Callan did some tech work and knows how to quick repair things, but not to make them.
This isn't something that you made. This is something that was made by the Master Jin or his people. You can't perceive immediately its purpose outside of being a gift to Strahd.
A waifu. Literally a waifu.
I'm just saying, love solves all things. If you give every vampire a body pillow, it can solve everything.
Dr. Waifu,
yo.
MD.
Right, Jericho? Do you need one?
Yeah, Jericho.
Yeah,
our
yeah.
lovely local vampire.
What do you mean?
Oh
You
my
fucking
gosh.
hypocrite.
What do you mean?
All right,
Cannot believe that.
Let me get the battle theme out as I get ready. As you all approach the God, my words for me, the front gates. As you know, the mongrel folk did not look upon you guys kindly when you entered because, you know, you ain't like them. But they are very happily staring at Vass. Children are smiling, they're waving, Vass waves back coldly, but, like, yeah. And
Their many tentacled limbs.
yeah, they got tentacles, some have crab claws, alright, leave them alone. Not everyone was made perfect by the mist, alright? But yeah. As you approach the front gates, those two guards you remembered before, the ones that, you know, looked upon you judgingly, happily hobble over to Vass and go, Vass, welcome back. Where's the abbot? You guys are gonna, you know, like, stab the thing again, right? No. What? My compatriots here and I will be slaying the beast properly, and then I will be leaving Krezk. And they've just, like, both got these really disappointed looks on their faces, like, is this, like, a coercion thing? Because, like, I think my buddy and I can take him. No. I have to face my duties now. With Strahd. Oh, right. Yeah. We can't really do much against a thing like that, but we'll open up the gate and make sure people are further back, okay? We'll miss you, Vass. She simply nods as those two guards will begin moving and organizing other guards to move people back, move cattle back and horses. And the gate up front begins to rise as a small layer of mist begins to enter the town. Not enough to seep in permanently, but enough to, like, give that eerie fog wall feeling. And then you see... Alright, for real, this is the last check before, like, I ask for turn order. Alright, all good? Alright.
You're good.
You see one light staring back at the mist, from the mist at you all. Then another opens up. And another. And these lights, they get brighter and bigger as they approach. They give way to silhouettes of different forms. It almost looks like a small platoon of warriors, knights, mages, archers, an entire group of people. And once it breaks through the mist, you can see it, this growing, oozing mass of black ichor with the corpses of various adventurers crawling out of it, being puppeted by it. And I would like to show you guys your enemy for today, aptly named Failure. I'll put the art in the character stuff channel. It is as far as you can tell, this is a pile of corpses being puppeted by ooze.
Interesting.
What a good dog.
Yep.
He's got
That is not a dog.
he's got some texture to him. He's got some texture to him, you know.
Can I pet that dog?
Got that dog in him.
Unfortunately, this is a very rough draft. I have not taken the time to finish this artwork, but I hope you all can see the gas I was cooking with.
I get it. I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Yeah, it's a Vass will
It's a spicy meatball.
Vass will aptly describe it as: there are many adventurers that died in Barovia. This is a group of them that have come together as one for a second chance. And with that, I would like you all to click on your tokens and hit that initiative button as we get combat rolling.
Smash that it's fucking smash that bell.
I clicked my initiative and saw the green. I was like, oh boy, and then I realized that was not me, and then I rolled a 4.
It was me.
What the heck?
Valid.
I need to do my bonus action for my thing to happen.
Too bad. You get to go on a 6, scrub.
All right. You know what? This could not have worked out better. Thank you, guys. And if you have any other combat music you think is more fitting, feel free to pass it. I'm just going to play the metaphor theme because we have a Persona reference character.
Pass the aux cord.
Yeah. All right, let me go ahead. Failure goes on twice. And then all right, Ringo I have to roll. Vass is a little special, okay? I'm gonna set Vass to go after Callan.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Ashika slaps.
That's okay.
She's just a body pillow. Don't think too hard about it.
With Will.
I feel like Revenge
Waifu.
objectifying someone into not being an actual person is kind of hypocritical.
Oh!
Damn, those
Wow.
initiatives are kind of spicy, actually. Alright.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's lore accurate.
It's
okay.
more accurate.
Here is our initiative. For those of you at home, if you see things on the character sheets that are different from what I say or do, shut up. But yeah, we are good to go. Starting us off, Jericho, that is a pile of bodies in front of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
Yep.
I think. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is draw my blade. Do I want to get right up into its business though? That's the thing, because I don't know what this thing can do yet. So maybe I'll hold back for a hot second.
Somebody's got to find out, my guy. Though that could be you. You could be the.
It could be. It ain't gonna be me. So I'll let Warwick do that.
That's fair. He's in it.
Draw my weapon, but it takes the form of his Sergey takes the form of his Smith & Wesson. I'm just gonna fire a shot and see what happens.
Bullets will hit. Roll me damage.
Whoop. That's gonna be 12, and I'm gonna make one of those a distracting strike.
Ooh.
So roll my d4. That's another 3 damage, and the next attack will have advantage.
12 plus 3 is 15. Okay. Next attack against this will have advantage, so I will put on a simple, heartbreak symbol for Jericho. Okay.
Yep.
There are 2 attacks, and you don't want to smite on either of those, right? Just making sure.
Oh,
Yeah, paladin.
yeah, that's right. I'm a fucking paladin. Yeah, I'm gonna smite. I'm gonna smite.
Hey, bestie, here's Battle Master Maneuver so you don't get spell casting confused. Oh, 5 force damage, pretty good.
Right.
That's still good. Alright. Next up,
And I'm just gonna scooch over a little bit.
Alright, big man Warwick, how's it going? There's a big crowd of creatures there.
Yep. All right. He's gonna go in it. So gonna waddle over here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a swing at it.
Yeah, go for it.
You have advantage. You have advantage.
Okay. Does a 15
15
then?
hits, yes. 15 hits.
Okay.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Jericho got
Yay!
your back.
Thank you. All right. 8. Last time my Divine Smite wasn't working, so I don't think it's going anymore.
You're using it from your sheet, right, or D&D Beyond?
For my sheet.
Okay, here.
Roll 2d8.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, just roll 2d8. I'm gonna add a thing to your thing. You don't have, access to level 3 slots, or level 2 slots yet, right?
No, I think you do.
Yeah, I think at this level,
Yeah.
you have level 2s.
Yeah, you have level 2s. Alright, perfect. Here, I'm adding... There, you should have some shit on your sheet now for Divine Smite.
There we go. Nice.
Alright, go wild, King. Remember, they do
I
the
see it.
Your
All right, level
smites-
2 I can do?
Yeah, level 1 or level 2. You just gotta burn a slot of that level.
That's fair. Okay, let's do level 1 then. Start it off.
Holy shit!
Good God.
As a reminder, this is not radiant damage. This is
Yes. That's fair.
Your god has abandoned you.
Yeah, they have. Okay, but I can smack it again.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, that number was big. Go ahead.
All right.
Yes.
Yippee!
Mhm.
Evan.
All right, 7. Are you gonna smite that one or no?
Yeah, let's just go on let's just go all on it. That's fine. 11.
That's 18 more damage. Looking pretty good, guys. I want to note, as like Jericho is shooting and Wark is slashing, these are like individual bodies you are bringing down in this pile. You're not hacking away at one unified entity. You are hacking away at the bodies that it's piloting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's everything for you, Wark.
Yep, that's everything.
All right, now it's time for failure. All
What are you
right.
talking about? Wark already went.
Mhm.
Hey! Womp,
Alright.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Hold on. I gotta hide this. I don't need you guys seeing the description in case I change it up. This first swing is gonna come at Wark as like Wark, as you're in melee with this thing, it is like you're in this like melee in a battlefield where you're surrounded by bodies when as it tries to swarm around you. Here is the first hit. Submit normal. That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
It is then going to sort of shuffle over here and swing at Wark again.
Would you say I'm within 5 feet of Warwick?
I'm sorry, what?
Would you say that I'm within 5 feet of Warwick?
I
You
would,
are.
yes, you are literally 5 feet within a Wark, yeah?
You're base to base with him.
Cool.
Alright.
Cool. I'm gonna use protection.
Okay, that implies disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Okay. For this, then I will roll again on this attack. That is...
Oh, wait, sorry, what?
Yeah!
33?
What is that?
Shush.
13, Jesus.
Shush. Trust me, I'm cooking.
Yeah,
I'm-
what I did mage armor for no reason.
Trust me. I'm cooking here. All right. Have faith.
Well, Warwick, I
Hey,
did what
hey,
I could,
hey.
buddy.
Hey, it's fine. There's 5 of us, or there's
That's
6 of us.
8 more slashing damage. How are you looking, by the way, Warwick?
I'm close to half. I'm still
Perfect,
good.
perfect. It's good. I'm all about sharing. Jericho, you were so nice offering yourself up. Here's a hit at you.
Okay. Yeah, that.
Yep. 4 slashing
We're level
damage.
5!
Okay, but I also have Sentinel, so
Oh shit! Yeah, that means you get the whack, right?
yeah, I get a
The free
whack.
bonk. The free bonk.
That's
Free
3
bonk.
attacks.
Gosh darn it.
That hits.
No.
11. It hits.
This is a pile of bodies. I made the AC low for this hit. That's 5. That's still good. I will say at this point,
Extra bonk.
I've made 3 attacks now. All right, it has 1 more. This one, another one on Jericho. And Jericho, you took that 4 slashing from before it.
I did, yes.
Okay, here's another one on you. That is
That'll miss.
all right, so I'm not adjusting the numbers, but this thing has a fun little gimmick. Every time it lands an attack, it gains a +2 to its next hit until the end of its turn. So,
That's rude. That's rude. So a 19 will hit.
It fucking snowballs.
yeah, here's 4 more slashing.
Aight.
All right. That is its turn. At the end of its turn, you see this one more feminine form in like the center of the masses begin to like rise up with the ooze torrenting around it as it draws a bow glowing with that same burning light. And the other bodies sort of like wrap around it in this sort of like a worm opening its mouth out, but the teeth are made of corpses, sort of like giving it cover. This creature is now treated as if it has full cover.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's +5 AC.
I think that just means it can't get targeted. Well, let me check. A target with total cover cannot be targeted directly by an attack or a spell, although some spells can reach such a target, including it in an area of effect.
Okay.
I got a thing. This is I promise you, all I do for these couple of quests is to show you guys off. All right. Ravenia, you're up.
Okay. I will start off by doing a what's it called? Fairy fire. So I'm gonna throw down a void call on this thing so that it doesn't get anybody but it. So it can make a dexterity save, I think.
This will make dexterity. Yep, got it.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and grab a cheat. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna set these to whisper roll. Actually, wait, no, that's too hard. I'm just gonna do it. You guys can see the numbers. I don't care. That is a 9.
Yep. So everybody has advantage on attack rolls, and it can't be invisible. And then
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do this yet. Yeah, go ahead.
okay. And the other thing, I guess I'll just do since I can't target. Let me see something. Looking back up full cover.
You have an AoE spell, right?
Well, the difference is, I have spells that, as long as I can see them, I can cast it. It doesn't matter if I'm like.
I
it's
would
not
say.
like.
I'd say you could go for it, yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, it's difference between like me throwing a firebolt versus me doing something that makes them do a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I'll do a mana rend then. So make a intelligence saving throw.
Gotcha.
Because I'm a quicken spell, obviously. I always quicken spell.
How much damage is this gonna do?
2d4.
2d4, and then take 1d6 and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll do that. This is not scary enough yet.
I didn't do it in the right order because I didn't realize about how cover worked. That is
that's just a
failure.
15 failure.
Yeah.
So it is
DC 16. So he takes 5 psychic damage.
All right, 5 psychic damage, and it now has a 1d4 in its next save.
Yep. So if Callan pops off anything. Okay, that's me.
All right, Ringo's turn. He is simply going to bonus action, steady aim, and then hold action to attack with a weapon that I don't want to say the name of yet. It's not the solar gun. I just think the name is cool. That's it. All right. Callan, it is your turn.
Okay. It's time for me to do something. So, as you all know, there's a little pattern in how Callan starts her turns, which is shifting into the genie mode. This is going to look a little bit different because of what's going on. So as she goes and grabs her amulet to activate it, rather than fire kind of coming out around her, it more so manifests as water this time, as the tattoo on her back sort of like glows outside of the or like glows through the back of her dress, activating a bit more seriously. And as she does this, it kind of catches her off guard, and specifically as she closes her eyes, both of them reopens, and there are, in place of her pupils, there are now little crescent moons.
Okay.
And
She's mooning us, I get it.
I don't know if anybody can actually see this right now, considering where I'm positioned.
Yeah, I'm
but
literally looking at the back of your head.
yeah, so you can see the tattoo glow, which is not something you're used to. But she'll just kind of take a second, and then just seeing that Jericho and Warwick have the melee covered is going to take her hilt, form it into the bow, and is going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the target.
Okay.
Is this the equivalent of like a genie's wrath?
Yes.
Okay, because it's just relevant for. I'm going to use my reaction to drain 2 sorcery points off of that.
You can
since I get half your warlock level.
Okay.
That's it. Continue.
Yeah.
All right.
Ravenia doing the suck again.
Yeah, I gotta suck.
Okay.
Slurp up on that tap.
I'm gonna add a bit of flavor to your bow strikes, Callan. As you draw the bow back to aim, right? You're taking a shot against an enemy that you know won't land, but you have to at least try. And at this point, everything kind of dims around you. It goes black and white. You see that everything's sort of like frozen in time as your breath cools. And then on your left shoulder, you can feel this hand grasp you, thin, wiry. And another hand moves slowly into your vision, pointing towards the creature. Its skin leathery and aged, rotting and decayed, pointing and simply whispering the word heresy. As you can see the perfect shot light up. Go ahead and roll your Eldritch Blast for me. You ignore all cover with your ranged weapons.
I do indeed.
Ooh.
Spicy.
I can't wait to not actually hit this roll.
You have advantage on all attack rolls.
24.
Remember that because of friendly fire.
Yay!
You have advantage.
So
Yeah,
roll again
I'll roll
to
this
get 20.
just to see. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, so first it's a 24, which I'm sure hits.
Mm-hmm.
So first blast will do 13, so max damage, force damage.
Is there hold on, I give you a...
Yes, there is indeed a mechanic. This is now. I want to say, hold on, let me read this again. It's a free reaction. Okay, so as this hits, both Jericho and Warwick, you feel compelled to attack as well.
Ooh. Okay.
Please make a free reaction attack against this target.
Oh,
hell yeah.
nice. Okay.
Remember, they all have advantage.
Alright, those both hit. Yeah, roll me damage. 5 and a
Ooh,
12.
Yulia getting the big rolls.
Yay.
Yeah, Callan, tell them what else they get to do. What else they get to roll?
Oh, I'm rolling it.
Oh, you get to roll it. Okay, it is your thing.
Uh,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
This is as your attacks land, there's a little burst of white, almost like lunar light, as they burst with a faint spark of radiant damage. And each of those sparks linger on the target.
Callan getting more god powers than our paladins.
I've taken the radiant damage away from the paladins and given it to the warlock. I see no downsides here.
No, not at all.
To add on to that radiant light, yes, Lily applies a debuff exclusive to her with radiant damage. For every stack of radiant an enemy has, you all have a +1 to attack and damage rolls. This +1 is considered radiant.
Whoa.
And that was just one
Okay.
hit. You can go ahead and fire your second Eldritch Blast if you want.
Yeah, I did.
You did, yep.
For
This-
another 13
oh my,
force.
this really is the Callan episode. Holy shit.
Okay, okay, go
We
ahead.
love it. We love it.
Alright, here, let me just, I'm making a note. He has 2 stacks of radiant now.
Correct. I'm keeping track of it too.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright,
And as she does this, she's going to put the bow away and reform it back into the halberd.
oh, perfect. Lily, thank you so much. Holy shit, I'm gonna gas you up so hard here. Okay, and you're within range. Perfect. Alright, is that your turn?
I forgot the genie's wrath, which is 3 fire.
Yeah, imperative.
Imperative.
Okay, and Ravenia did her suck off. Alright, we're all good.
Yep, I already sloped down on Lily.
After shooting the creature with your Eldritch Blast, because you land a direct hit, it loses concentration on its phalanx structure, and the bodies fall, exposing the main core body with the arrow. At this point, Ringo, who is holding his action, is going to fire his weapon. Let's see. And he will have advantage thanks to, he will
You're
have
welcome.
yeah, that, and he also steadied aim, which I realize now was kind of like I was just autopiloting. Here we go. Advantage, submit.
Oh!
That's a natural. Let's go.
We love to see it. We love to see it. Oh, the impaler.
Yep. That long ass fucking. You can't even call it a crossbow. This thing shoots like like the nails you would use to build a bridge.
The nails you'd use on Christ. Let's go.
That is 7 plus 10 piercing, plus 2 rolls of sneak attack.
Oh, he's a rogue.
I decided to go with rogue on him. I think it worked out better. That's 20,
Radiant damage?
30. It's what?
No, does he get any bonus radiant damage from Callan?
No, unfortunately.
No, but
27. That's still a
Callan
big
does
one.
get to do something.
Yeah, go for it. 27 was it. It's 35 more piercing damage.
Good grief.
This thing is
Oh,
not
God.
looking good.
Jesus
We love to see
Christ.
that.
Yeah,
so that's
go ahead.
okay. You go.
I just wanted to say Ringo is the damage companion. That is his own purpose, only purpose. He is here to kill something. That is it. Go ahead.
As the bolt lands, Callan's eyes shift to a sun this time. Now that she is gripping her melee weapon, and as the bolt lands into it, she's just going to go for a quick jab with her weapon. This is just a baby thing, but for a big 3 radiant damage.
That is
Let's
You
go.
love to see it.
6 more radiant.
So
Yep.
just essentially, she's clocking everybody else's hits and is able to follow up on them whenever they happen, and she's in melee range of them.
Fucking badass.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It is now Vass's turn, and I get to do her thing now. She is going to walk up to the creature next to Jericho, and then wave at Jericho. She is then
Helping.
the butterfly hairpiece that she wears begins to fold out and then cover her face like a mask as
Hell
her
yeah.
arms shift. And she grabs her little butterfly dress and then swings it upwards. And I think you've all fought alongside each other enough to notice this. The form Vass is using, the way she's about to be singing this weapon, matches exactly the way Callan just swung her glaive. As Vass's body shifts into a form similar to Callan's figure.
Yo. Also butterfly dress. Let's go.
Lots of butterfly theme in this campaign. Hold on, I gotta make sure this is on hide. Alright. Model Callan melee. This is advantage. Thank you, Ravenia. You were so cool for that. That is
I
a
am
23
cool.
hit. That is not. Oh, that's a lot. That's your max. That's 9 slashing damage. And
Let's
the
go.
unique part about Model Callan melee, all allies within melee of whatever she hits gets a free reaction melee attack.
What?
And for Lily, that is on top of your radiant one as well.
Also,
Oh
Get
my
two.
god.
also, just as a comment about the model Callan, does she have any bonus to damage? Because she just did the 1d10 without any bonuses.
She does not, because this ability
Okay,
is kind of
just want to make sure.
you got it.
It's already bananas. I just wanted to confirm.
Don't worry. Don't.
Love that.
That's the 1 radiant from your. That's 2 radiant damage, and then you get a regular hit on top of that. From Vass Model Callan.
Okay. I'm just making sure I'm reading all my shit correctly.
You're good. You're good. And don't forget the bottom thing on your melee form.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're
yes.
saving it for a rainy day. Wait, actually, yeah, it's what's return actually.
Yeah. So 9 slashing plus this would activate Genie's Wrath as well because it's a different turn.
Yep. That'd be a code.
So just 1. Then the other melee gang gets to attack as well, right?
Yep, Jericho, Warwick,
oh.
you each get a melee hit. Yeah, this isn't just for Callan,
Heck
you each get one.
yes. Let's go.
She is modeling herself after Callan's leadership right now. 10 hits, don't worry.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alright, 9 and a 7. God damn.
They also all have +2s to this because of Callan, because of the Radiant mark.
Oh, you're right.
from
Since
the Eldritch
another...
Blast.
Oh, wait, yeah, I gotta keep track of that. So that's 4 damage each,
Zombies.
plus an additional 4 from Vass.
We got
Really?
stacks on stacks on
That's
stacks.
8 more radiant. Yeah, this is the numbers. This is the numbers combat for Callan. How many
Numbers.
Numbers.
numbies? And that is
This is why I
Vass's.
was,
Oh, good.
I was saying, this is why I was sad watching you guys all land your attacks. I was like, I should be follow-upping all of these.
It's good now.
Roll better.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah,
fucking skill issue, bro.
I wrote a little note here to remind me. Thank God I was looking at the combat sheet, the combat script I have. Yeah, don't worry, Lily. You also get follow-up attacks on their follow-ups for the Radiant.
Wait a minute. I get to do 2 more.
Yes.
I think there's like 20 attacks a turn.
There's a reason why I limited the damage to 1d4 Radiant. I wanted to see how gas this could get, but I think we might make it a flat number in the future. Yeah.
It's pretty gassed.
Yeah, pretty, Strahd kind of sweating in the castle right now.
Yeah, as fucking Lily puts down 50 stacks of radiant on him in one turn.
Alright, he's already, yeah, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
There and she blows him up.
The abbot watching from the abbey, my lord, what have I created?
Mother of God.
Alright, so the failure is now going to attack. This attack cannot miss. It will do significantly less damage because of the number of times he got hit, so you all understand this mechanic. Excuse me. Can I set this? Yeah, okay. This attack is going to be aimed at Ravenia.
What?
I need you to drop Fairy Fire, please. Touch his fingers. This is a normal roll for 10 piercing damage. Please ignore the attack roll. I didn't know how to turn that off.
Well, pushes up glasses. According to your rules from
You're right.
April 10th, 2024,
You're right.
concentration
You're
checks
so-
are not required.
You're so right. And when I was balancing this, I forgot to add. You know what? It's on me. You can keep that. You can keep up your Fairy Fire, but take the 10
Okay.
piercing. I'll just have to knock you out.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey.
At this point, the bodies will shift back into normal form with the pile of warriors coming out front again. Alright, Jericho, it's your turn.
Alright, at this point, since you said it kind of shifted back, the core person with like the arrow is no longer immediately visible,
Yeah,
correct?
she is now slinked back into the pile of mob. Into the mob.
Alright, gotta take down the little guys first. So, with that, Sergey will shift back into his long sword, and we'll take a swing.
Alright. 10 hits, yes.
10 for 6. I do it again for another 9, and you know what? We're gonna smite both of those because we can.
Alright, go ahead and yep.
Good God.
27
Yes.
fucking.
Oh!
Alright, Lily, get it out of your system. That is
Good
10 more
God.
radiant damage. This thing is bloodied.
Jesus Christ!
I just,
Those are some smite rolls.
I really was
Two
like,
rounds of combat while lasting.
I wanna preface this. I typed to the group because their rolls have been bad, saying like, hey, listen, I expect you guys to roll above average at least once. Combat is gonna be a lot simpler
Least
today.
once.
They're beating my ass in the QRTs. I posted that shit to twitter.com. They're killing me out there. Alright, that is 6. That's 4 attacks. What the fuck? Alright, alright, that's it for you, Jericho, right?
That is it.
This is the Lily gets to
I think
mash.
you did a bit of damage.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Alright, Warwick, it's your
That
turn.
makes up for my previous
All
bad
right.
damage rolls.
Yeah.
He is feeling very emboldened now, so hopefully these rolls will. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna.
Plus
we're gonna.
2.
Yeah, plus 2, and then we're gonna hit it again.
Oh,
Another
wow,
plus
wow.
2, and we're gonna smite also. We're gonna do a level 1 and a level 2. Oh, we love that. That's good.
Alright, plus
There we go.
Yeah.
The 2 and the 22.
4 plus 9 is 13. 13 plus 24. Holy shit. 14 plus 24 is 34, 36, right? Yeah. 36. And the melee follow-ups are another... It's a lot of... Sorry, I'm trying to decipher whose numbers are whose. That's another 8 more radiant.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah. I hope you enjoy your 10 AC opponent, guys. All right.
I like that you're like, oh, the fairy fire is really the playmaker here. He has 10 AC.
You know me and casters, obs. I have to play one. Anyways, Warg, that's your turn, right?
Yes.
All right. Now it's time for the failures turn. There have been significantly less bodies from when it formed the phalanx, so it will get 1 attack. All right. This one is going to be at Vass. This is 8 slashing damage on her. I think she can afford a hit.
I think she can take it.
Yeah, 1 hit. Alright, and then it's going to reform Phalanx again because this, much like the adventurers that perished for it to form, it does not learn anything. Alright, Ravenia, you're up.
Alright, 2 things.
Yep.
How many stacks of radiant is on it right now?
3.
It's just 2. It's just 2.
Oh, wait, 2, right, it's just your LD
There's-
plus, my bad.
There's a separate tracker for melee follow-ups things, but the ranged marks are the debuffs.
Okay. So I'm gonna start off by quicken spelling a entropic anchor. So please make a wisdom saving throw with negative 1d4 to it from her mana rend previously, because I don't think he's made any saving throws since then.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little silly thing. I needed Lily to show up today, not Ravenia, so it's going to burn its reaction to use magic bounce.
What?
Okay.
The phalanx, as you guys can see in the phalanx, it's mostly like the shields are mostly made up of corpses of more martial-leaning adventurers, more buff people, a few monks, barbarians. Underneath it, supporting it, you see 4 clergymen casting in this sort of like dead. They're trying to speak. It's like they have no tongues. You just hear guttural noises come out.
Is this a spell?
This is magic bounce, Lily. I need all of you to make this save instead.
What?
I can't counterspell it.
What save do we need?
I would say-
counterspelling me?
No.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna fucking absorb some mana off of that if you are.
I am asking Sif if it's counterspellable.
Yeah, you can counterspell it by counterspelling Ravenia.
Yeah. I mean, that seems like a net positive, right?
Yeah, she gets some
Right, so you
sorcery points back.
counterspell me.
You save 5 of you from suffering the effects of fucking entropic anchor. For a moment there, all of you feel as though you could have understood the pain the enemies have when they face Ravenia. But yeah, alright, that's... yeah, go for it.
Well, that was my first spell.
I will say I added a note here because I know you can only cast a
Yes.
spell and a cantrip. Because it magic
Yep.
bounced a spell, you can cast a regular spell as well if you quicken spell instead of a cantrip.
Interesting. Well, I was gonna do a cantrip anyway.
Alright, go for it.
But I am going to do a caustic strike since he's got the 2 radiant stacks and the stack of fairy fire on him. So that's going to be 1 acid and 12 psychic damage.
Ooh, 1 acid, 12 side, that's 13.
Yeah, as Ravenia, having her spell getting bounced and then counterspelled and then siphoning mana off of that, she does a kissing gesture with one hand, and you see just a whole bunch of butterflies, little like these dark purple butterflies, fly out of her hand and start like zoning in on the various bodies where there's flares of magical energy from the radiant and everything, and just start burrowing into the skin and like rupturing portions of the skin and blood vessels and everything.
Oh god, they're popping. You're popping bodies, all the
I'm
smell.
popping off.
God damn. That's your turn then, right, Obs?
Yep, that's me.
Alright, next up, Big Man Ringo. I see you, Callan. I know what you're doing. I can do the same thing. I'm going to use this feature because I couldn't use this feature last time, and this really is just for show. He is going to use... Did I put on a sheet, or did I just have it in the... I just left it in the fucking Discord. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, wait, no, it's in the sheet. It's in the sheet. I'm not an idiot. My brain is, like, so big and moist.
You got this.
There it is. It only takes 1 bullet. He is going to pull out the solar gun. And he's going to try to mimic Callan's careful aim as he lets loose 1 shot. This is the first time any of you have felt like actual sunlight in ages as this ball of glowing radiant energy flies out from the gun. And where Callan had that clear aim to break down the cover, Ringo just melts it apart in one burst of sunlight, leaving behind a hole where that phalanx was. This guy takes a lot of damage. 25% is a lot. And it needs to make a wisdom saving throw out of fear. I am also going to ask that Jericho, Warwick, and Ravenia, I would like wisdom saves, but like not for the condition.
Okay.
Or some flavor text.
Okay.
Do I?
Not you, Callan. You're good. You're chill with the
I'm
sun.
special.
Yummy.
Yeah, this
17.
thing is now scared. All right. I will say this. All right. So this is more so a check for all of you. That gun triggered something primal in each of you, whether it be from your gifts from Barovia or something more internal. That is a thing that kills the undead. If Ringo points that at any of you, it gives you a sense of you're not coming back. And based on your wisdom saves, I just want you to consider that in mind with future interactions with him. That's all.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
isn't that something
all
you
of
have to
you
worry
are
about,
undead.
Jericho?
I mean, Jericho, why would you? I asked you to roll it to be silly. Don't worry about it.
He can kill you at any time, Jericho. He can kill all of us.
Except for me, because I'm alive.
I'm also technically quote-unquote alive.
Okay, so the reason why I had Warwick and Ravenia roll it is, Warwick, you kind of have, like, a thing that chewed up the corpse of a god in your chest.
Yeah, very undead vibes going on.
Yeah, I get it. I
Yeah.
do trust the
Ravenia, you're
vampire.
literally fisting the corpse of a like the spiritual avatar of a vampire.
Hey, hey, hey,
I
hey,
do it
hey!
again. I do it again.
Yeah, you both are a little fucked up after being in Barovia, but Ringo would never point it at you. It's just that primal fear of, like, seeing fire for the first
No,
time.
of course not.
Yeah, of course he would, because of the implication.
Yeah. Alright, Callan, the cover's down, so you don't have to Eldritch Blast. You can just whap this guy if you'd like.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Ringo saw you.
Alright.
He knows you want to get in there.
Let's crit fish, gang. I haven't crit once, so it's gonna happen right now, right?
Gotta
Good.
catch them all.
I will it into
Let's
existence.
go.
Damn,
Oh,
right.
not
Roll
that one.
damage.
Hold on. I'm
Not
rolling
that
the other
one.
one first.
Okay.
Damn it.
Nope, no dice.
Okay. So first one is 11 slashing.
Alright.
Genie's. Oh wait, no, hold on. I'm gonna save Genie's Wrath for second hit.
Okay.
So just 11 slashing, just just a little bit. And then second one, I'm going to charge. I've had this ability the whole time, but I haven't used it because, yeah. But I'm gonna do an Eldritch Smite to add a smite to this.
Oh my
that'd be
god.
third level smite.
We love it.
Callan is the paladin.
I am the
Callan
paladin.
is the real paladin of this party.
And guess what? It can do radiant damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So let's roll this. Okay, so just 48 plus that, plus 8 from the melee follow-up attacks. And I'm going to convert that all to radiant.
Okay, so just to be clear, so I already had the 11. 7 plus 16. Do you want a Genie's Wrath on top of that as part of the attack?
Oh, yes. Yes.
7 plus 20 is 27 times 2, 40, 54 radiant damage.
With the 80,
Jesus.
with the 8 radiant damage from the melee follow-up attack
Yeah.
action.
Oh god.
Imagine if you
54.
critted.
That's what I wanted it. I wanted it real bad.
Callan, how would you like to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I like to imagine that as the sun passes her, and, her eyes, even though she doesn't know them, are currently in the shape of suns. It's just like, it's so natural to her, and just like this feeling of control, of this, like, full control over her magic for likely the first time in her entire life. It feels really nice. Like, exceptionally nice. And so just has been basically in the zone this entire time, has landed like at least, 12 strikes in the matter of 12 seconds, attacking like faster than she ever thought that she could. And it's just going to just, as she sees the ball of energy go into it, it's just gonna be like, there's the heart, and it's going to just swing down on it. And as she does so, just basically just like her blade ignited with radiant energy is just going to slam down into it and disperse any remaining magic or any remaining energy, negative energy that is inside of this being, causing it to spill out and just evaporate.
Love to see it.
As it evaporates and leaves the corpses behind, I will go ahead and change the music back. This combat is officially over. You will see Vass take a woodcutter axe from one of the side stalls and begin starting to like chop the heads off the bodies. We require to fully exterminate every aspect of itself before it reforms. And as she does this, you see some of the bodies start to get up and begin trying to reform in a mass and sort of like try to tidal wave over Vass in like this shocking moment. Phase 2. Anyways, you guys hear the loud, festive horn of a very familiar vehicle as flying over the hill and crushing the remaining corpses of this creature, Wisp arrives in the RV, crashing down upon everything, much to Ringo's surprise. I'm just gonna put Wisp down so that, you know, she's here. She was here this whole time waiting in the car.
Go ahead. I just want to note, as Callan hasn't like taken off the Genie's Wrath form, so she probably turns around to you guys and you can probably see, well, just you notice the difference in her magic as well as her eyes, which I'll just post my quick visual reference in the general chat. Just like completely just red with little yellow like suns as her pupils. Is everyone all right?
All things considered, seems that you have some new abilities, Callan.
I suppose so.
That was incredible. Even I felt great.
Well, I am a commander, so I suppose it's only natural for you all to feel empowered by my presence. Oh, I'm not good at these speeches.
Well, it seems you were motivating enough for everyone else here.
Jericho just puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "Good work, Commander."
Warwick will salute.
Oh, please, no saluting. We are all equals here.
Most people salute or die, so I wouldn't want to do it.
Hey, only 80%. Only 80%.
So which one of us is gonna die?
Oh,
Well, Warwick's already died, so you know that's...
yeah. He's already got that under his belt.
She'll just dismiss the Genie's Wrath and her eyes return back to normal. And the water just kind of just enters back into her spiral back tattoo. Invigorating. Is that all of it then, Vass?
Yes, I believe so. I believe the one designated as Wisp cleared up the last of the corpse with her tactic. I believe I'm ready to go now. Let me just take a moment to look back for documentation purposes. You can all take the moment to compose yourselves.
That's fine. I'm still trying to figure out where the dog is, though.
Warwick, there was no dog. It was a silly name that they provided to an ungodly abomination.
I don't get it.
It's
The dog's taken care of.
the dog is taken care of.
It has been put down, if you will.
Oh, poor thing.
Once again, Warwick, it was the creature we just killed.
Well, I didn't see a tail on that thing or any ears.
It's a metaphorical dog, Warwick.
Oh, okay. I understand that.
Said the man who understood.
Narrator, he did not. Rango, that was a hell of a shot.
Thank you. I just, I wanted to show off a little bit. I got enough juice left in for, well, an emergency shot if we need it, but I'd rather not shoot it. But, yeah, I'm very proud of this here baby. Been taking care of me my whole life.
Consider me impressed.
Don't worry, Jericho. Once we bring the sun back, we can see about making you one, too. I think you'd take to it quite easy.
Well, if I can wield it half as good as you, it'll do a lot of good back home.
Anyways, y'all ready to head out? I mean, I didn't work up quite the same sweat y'all did, but I think all of us could use a nice dip in the springs in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna top off with my healing potions to just get back my 10 health.
In case I do.
Oh yeah, if anyone needs a head pat, I can do some healing.
Head pat.
What about them fancy flasks y'all got? I got one too. These things hit me right up. It's like it's a built-in mechanic to keep us healthy during a more dangerous combat. As part of a free swift action economy, perhaps.
Imagine that.
What a considerate thing for the universe to provide.
One small bite will fill a man's stomach.
What
How many did you eat?
4.
Vasil turned back on me. I believe I have captured all that I wanted to before going. We should leave before the townsfolk come.
Right.
This...
Hopefully we don't have to come here ever again.
I believe I would like to once we save Barovia. Just
I'm sure these
once more.
people will be glad to see you again.
Thank you, Sir Jericho.
They seem to care about you.
I understand that when you do kind things for others, they wish to do kind things for you. It is one of the many facets of this social contract that you all seem to oblige yourselves under. Please, escort me back to your home. I promise my services will extend far past the battlefield. Oh, Callan, were you flattered by my performance in battle today?
Considering you've never seen me fight before, you certainly had a way to move with the battlefield. So yes.
The abbot had studied you all prior to coming here. I was able to put things together from his notes. And Brother Bellevue tells me that imitation is the finest form of flattery, so I would like to inform you all that I should be able to mimic most of you all as well, to some degree.
Alan just kind of like tilts her head towards it and with just like this soft expression of like, oh dear.
Venya is very consciously not correcting her on what the full extent of that quote is.
Well, she learned it from a guy who probably doesn't read too much, so,
Yeah. For those of you in the audience who are curious what the full Oscar Wilde quote is, it's imitation is the serious form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness.
Oops.
Oh, wild.
I will.
Man, you were.
I will drop this into character stuff for you guys to see the full list of her copying. And just so, like, that is her unique companion feature, and for me to read it out to the audience at home. Depending on who Vass imitates, she will gain saving throw proficiencies, ability score, that should say bonuses, and damage immunities. When Vass receives damage from one of those matching types, she will instead heal for half the damage taken. She can only imitate each ally once per long rest, and I forgot to note, she can only... Once she has imitated an ally, she must swap to another one the next turn. Warwick gives her a boost to strength and necrotic immunity. Callan gives 6 dex and fire. Ravenia is int and psychic. Ringo is dex and radiant. And Wisp is strength and cold. She cannot, at this moment, mimic Jericho.
Oh.
Because he's a vampire.
What do you mean?
I love cocking Chekhov's gun so much, you guys. Anyways, do you guys have anything else you'd like to discuss in Krezk before hopping back into your vehicle? There is, like, one more thing I want to get through as we end the, for the ending scene of the session.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Alright, you all hop into the RV. Ringo very happily takes the wheel away from Wisp, who is clearly shaken by driving something for the first time in such a manner. She just wanted to help. As you all sit back and prep for your trek back, getting used to the awkward presence of Vass sitting among you in this very neat, very contained manner. Callan, you don't have to enter your genie's vessel. I'll say for the scene you can sort of like it's your mindscape, so you can just close your eyes and be there without having to like teleport inside in an awkward manner. Is that okay with you?
I don't think she would want to go inside.
Yeah, the Master Jin's knocking. Hey, I need you in here. Doesn't have to be physically, but I need you and your attention right now.
What do you need?
We can save the scolding for later. I want you to know that actions have consequences, Callan, as there is now a second curtain in your little mindscape besides the one that the Master Jin uses. In fact, it's taken up half the space that he used to occupy. He'll walk up to it and pulling down on a rope, the curtain will draw back and you see this lovely wooden cottage interior. Very rustic furniture, a burning fireplace, artworks and religious decorations on the wall, a mantle full of portrait photo frames. And sitting just in the center of the room on a very simple wooden table, digging through a pile of like well-cooked mutton and meat, you see this beautifully dressed sort of like holy figure. This woman that just looks up at you, and she's like licking the meat juices off her fingers as she looks at you and says, "Ah, you must be my current wielder. My name is Saint Markovia." And with that, I believe we will call session there.
Okay.
I have curled the monkey's paw.
Oh my god.
You get 2 voices in your head now, Lily. Isn't that so exciting?
Two's better than one, right?
With that, I think we will call session there.
Yeah.
How'd you guys? Did you guys have fun today? Did you like it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right, we'll get through this fast. I know it's late, but yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Please check out these amazing people. Please check out the other campaigns. That's about it. Anything else you guys want to say?
Nope.
We love you guys.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah.
Love you. Bye.
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 Bye.